All right, let me get to the next one here. All right. Okay, this is from Gerard. Good evening, Lou. Thanks for your explanation on everything. No reason to thank me. It's a good thing to do to people. It's part of when I grew up on a neighborhood. It's like you help everybody out. It's like, the same in return was like good looking out. It's normal for me. Okay, I'm following you for a while, and you and I good for the community. I have over 20,000 XRP. That's a good stack. 30K XLM and 70K XDC. You got a very healthy stack. The question is, I heard the government is trying to control crypto. Do you think when XRP goes up, they can do the same thing when they don't want anyone to have gold? And if anything, and if that happens, what country do you advise everyone to second citizenship? It depends. Okay, let me just say first of all, as far as the government not wanting people to be involved in crypto, stuff like that, in crypto, a lot of crypto is going to go away. They're just going to go poof, they're going to be gone. We're entering into a world where the crypto investor now is looking at the utilization. No longer, I like this coin. We've been through that shit before. That's why the crypto market, I didn't really touch on it before, because at the end of the day, I don't like, I used to work in that space. So if I look at something, it's like looking at a sports car. A car guy could say, can you pop up the hood for a second? If he takes a look at the engine and he sees like a 4-cylinder, some half a turbo, he's gonna be like, yeah, not for nothing. Okay? You just got a red car. That's how this is with crypto. You got to understand, when I look at a crypto, it has to have utilization, it has to have actual, adaptation for the market, something. It's not just a coin, that two teenagers created. So all that type of coins that are out there, the pump and dump coins, a lot of them are going to disappear. Some new ones are going to pop up. As far as the government telling people they can't have those coins and stuff like that, like they did with gold, I don't think that'll fly anymore. I think you have to have your wallets in a cold wallet, your coins in a cold wallet. I think the exchanges are more vulnerable to the government than the actual people holding crypto. So if you do your part to protect your coins, there you go. Just like you see people not complying with certain things that are happening now, it's the same thing. I'm not gonna give my crypto up. I don't give a fuck if Satan himself shows up to my fucking door. It's just one of those things. I get too fucking old. I'll bite the ears off of fucking King Kong if he shows up. That being said, second citizenship. Okay. There's citizenship for you and there's citizenship for your money. Always remember this. I'm going to teach you this lesson. Just because your money found a safe haven in a place doesn't mean necessarily that's the best place for you. Perfect example. You might want to have money in the Caymans, but you may not want to live in the Caymans. You may want to have your money in, the Middle East, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, stuff like that, the UAE. But that may not be the best place for you to live just because, I don't know, whatever reasons, religious stuff, whatever, family needs, whatever. I think first you need to think of it like this. Where does my money need to be safe? The crypto. That's your cold wallet. If you need to have cash out, certain money out, stuff like that, you could always hold in your cold wallet. But if you want to live and use your coins, which I advise people to do at a certain point, yeah, you could. My advice, honestly, what I feel in the future is going to be everything in the Middle East. While Singapore and Asia obviously are getting up there, doing business with Asians is not the easiest thing in the world. Even when you're in and solid with them, there's always that, do you understand that world? The Middle Easterners are totally different in that capacity. You could find your home for your money and everything else. They're totally different mind. That's why the Middle East is going to have such, the amount of growth you're going to see in the future from the Middle East is going to be staggering. So that's what I would do. Now, as far as like second citizen for you, you got to take a look at a couple of different things. Are you a married man? Do you have children? Do you have special needs? Is there certain, religious needs that you need? Is there a certain climate that works better for you? It's just, there's so many factors that have to go into it. I look at it like this. You don't have to have a second citizenship somewhere else. Your money can live somewhere else in accounts overseas. You can have access to them. But I will tell you something about living in America. One, never accept tyranny. Two, if you need to get in and out of a country like the United States in order to get access to your money overseas, live in a region where it takes you 2 seconds to just go, okay, I'm out of the United States. And that could be done in 2 seconds. Like right now, I'm right next to Puerto Rico. So when I'm in Puerto Rico, if I want to step out of the United States, I could do it. And the government has nothing. They can't say a fucking thing. Like whatever, bye, I'm gone. I can be in international waters in a few minutes. That could be done from Florida. That could be done from Texas and California and in the northern area as far as Canada. You may want to live inside the United States but have access to the international community. I tell that to people because sometimes finding a second home citizenship is not easy. It's not an easy thing to sit on. You might think it's great, but your wife might go, I can't live with these fucking people. Or things happen with the governments and stuff like that and whatever, So, first things first, secure your coins on a cold wallet and then shut the fuck up. Once you make your money, be gone. That's why I tell you guys, when X-Force, XRP, and all this stuff goes bubbled up, you think I'm gonna be here like, hey, look, this is great. Look at the Mercedes-Benz, G-Wagon. I'm like, that's crazy world. The fact that I'm even doing this to me is crazy world. But I promised I was gonna stick around till I made a couple of millionaires. So that's what I'm gonna do. But afterwards, it's a situation where money, cold wallet, bank accounts, other countries. Second citizenships, yeah, you can get it. I mean, there's so many places you could do. But I will 100% look at the Middle East. I will look at the Middle East just because at the end of the day, they're going in a direction that makes sense. This just what I'm telling you. They're going in a direction that makes sense. So I hope that helps.